Day after actor Sanjay Dutt left Pune's Yerawada Jail on parole for a month, workers of the Republican Party of India protested outside the jail this morning. Dutt was granted parole after he filed an application citing his wife's illness. But a newspaper published photographs of Dutt's wife Manyata at two separate film events on Thursday. The actor had earlier been granted a 14-day medical furlough in the beginning of October, which was extended by another 14 days on health grounds. Dutt was effectively at his Mumbai home all of October. Now, Sanjay Dutt surrendered in May this year after the Supreme Court upheld his conviction for illegal possession of arms. He is currently serving the 42 months of his 5-year jail term in the 1993 Mumbai blast case. Let's go over to Imtiaz Jalil, who joins us now for more on the story. Imtiaz, the big question is that in a country where getting parole is a difficult issue, everyone is wondering whether Sanjay Dutt got special treatment. But of course, we're also wondering whether the issue is now with these protests being politicized.
Well, Kajuri, indeed, because we have been camping just outside the Yerawada Jail in Pune, and we have met number of people, relatives, family members, friends of the inmates who are there in the Yerawada Jail. And what they are saying is that for years together they have been trying to get the inmates out on parole or furlough, but they are not getting that because the authorities, they just cite any reason and deny their applications. And here in the case of Sanjay Dutt, the whole month of October, he's out on leave. He takes the leave on furlough for 14 days, which is extended by another 14 days. The whole of October month, he's out of the jail. He comes back, spends one more month, and then again he gets one more month of leave. And the reason that is being given is that his wife is not well, but apparently from the reports that are coming in from Bombay, his wife Manyata had actually attended a filming program. So there are basically number of questions that are being now raised. I have with me a lawyer who is representing one of the inmates who is there, and also he's convicted in the Mumbai blast case, terror case of 1993. Tell me, how does the system work in the Yerawada jail as far as getting parole and furlough is concerned?
Hello everyone, I'm Advocate Vijay Pamnani along with Imtiaz from...
Yeah, you tell me how the system works.
For Sanjay Dutt, he is being treated differently, I would say, because one of the accused whom I am representing, whose name is Parvez Nazir Sheikh, I'm not even allowed to meet him for further instructions, and Sanjay Dutt, just because his wife is not keeping well, was allowed to leave jail premises on furlough again, which is not justified, I would say. When a lawyer who is willing to appear or meet accused Parvez Nazir Sheikh, who was also involved in 93 bomb blast case, was not allowed to meet me for further instructions, and in the same case Sanjay Dutt was also involved in Conspiracy and Arms Act, who has been convicted from Supreme Court, is allowed to leave the jail premises just because his wife is not keeping well. But
then, Mr. Vijay, is it the discretionary power of the jail authorities or the divisional commissioner on which these decisions are taken?
Yes, of course, it is a discretionary power of which these authorities are taking undue advantage, I would say, and at the same time, those who are involved in the same offence or in the same cases, these accused are not even allowed to meet their lawyers also, which is not justified.
So double standards, you mean to say?
Right, yes, exactly.
So as you just heard the lawyer, and there are a number of cases that we are finding just outside the Yerawada jail, where people are complaining that they have applied for leave under the parole or furlough, but they are not being granted that. Whereas Sanjay Dutt is concerned, as you just heard the lawyer, double standards definitely.